Hello and welcome, everybody. Can you hear me? Please type in the chat
Yes.
if you can hear me. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. This is our intro session for the OcarinaFest 2021. If you don't know me, I am Nicholas, also known as Ocarina Owl. I'm so happy to see all these wonderful names here. I don't recognize all of them, but it's really nice to see all the names. And if I don't recognize you, feel free to say hi here in the chat. I'll be reading it. And I'll be kind of just giving you a brief guide as to what we're going to do. So good to see y'all. Hello, Christina. Hello. Go ahead and get started. Hello, Caro. Um, we first have our schedule. And if you're not familiar with how we will be running our panels and our concerts, um, pretty much there's going to be an ongoing Zoom call the whole festival, and every day is going to have a different link. So you just have to get the link for the day, save it for the day, and every single time we're on the Zoom call, that's the link that you'll want to go to. So, for instance, this Zoom link is going to stay open, even though I am going to talk about how to be able to go support the individual performers that are performing tonight, which are Steven and Jordan. I want to show you the schedule first of the festival so you have a good idea. In case you haven't seen it yet, here's the schedule. So right now is our intro. Then our opening concert is at 6:30, so in about 25 minutes. Um, Steven is our first performer from 6:30 to 7. We're so excited to hear him. And Jordan is our second performer from 7 to 7:30. Um, the second day, which is tomorrow, Friday, day 2, is going to start at 10 a.m. Central. Remember, all these times are Central Time. Sorry if there's any confusion about that. Just wanted to make sure that I said that they were all Central Time. Our wonderful Saijun Luo is going to be doing session number 1 on Ocarina history, and you will not want to miss that. That's going to be awesome. I hear and see that he's got some really awesome ocarinas that you will want to hear. Session number 2 is going to be by David Eric Ramos. He's going to talk a little bit about ocarina classifications. So it's maybe like a part 1 history and then part 2 classifications for the morning. We're going to break for about an hour just because the admins may need a break to test a few things during that time. So feel free to take a lunch. And the Zoom will be back on, same link for 1 p.m., where we will do our panel. Our guests will be Akabanda, Silverwind Ocarina, Shooting Star Ocarina, and at 2 p.m., we will have the Makers exhibit, which is so exciting. I'll take you through the Makers exhibit right now and show you the Makers that we have here. So for the Makers this year, I'll talk about our performance in a minute. We have Ocarina Caro, you have Spirit Song Ocarinas, and we also have Songbird Ocarina, and we have Savage Ocarina. We are very excited to host all of these makers and hope you enjoy the makers showcase. So back to the schedule. We will our exhibit, and we will also be. I thank you so much. I love all the yays I see. Thank you, and hello, Jack. Good to see you. Um, So, y'all, at day 2 concert, we're going to have the wonderful Rachel Wilson, or Freckled Zelda, at 6 p.m. She's going to premiere a very special video. At around 6:05, I am going to do a very special concert. And at around 6:30, you will not want to miss David Eric Ramos's concert. He's going to be playing a few tunes from his new album, so I'm very excited about that. And for you to hear them live, that's so amazing. It's kind of interesting to be able to hear all of these virtually. I hope that you really enjoy them. So. Let me not forget that Enju's performance, Enju Cho, is going to be at 7 p.m. on Friday. And also, that will be the end asterisk of day 2. But day 2 also has a very special night hosted by Willowvale and a few of the admins. They will be doing a very special game night. So I know in our in-person festival, because we usually do this festival in person, we would normally have a hangout time that's not structured. That will be a really cool hangout time. So come meet us, get to know us, get to talk to us during that time. That'll be right after Enju's performance at around 7:30. All right. Then day 3, which is going to be Saturday, we're going to start the day off strong with Posture for Ocarina by Igor. That one's going to be an awesome panel. You won't want to miss it. I've seen a little sample of his work, and I myself will really look forward to that panel. Day number 3, concert, is going to have 3 really wonderful performers. Going to have Cade of the Grove, who has a huge following on TikTok and on Instagram, and also Stefan will be performing. He's here, right here. Thank you so much for being here, Stefan. Send you a really big hug and a hello. Also, at around 11:30, we're gonna have Jorge Narvaez, Peruvian ocarina performer, and you won't want to miss his show. It's going to be really, really fun to hear and to listen. Again, we're going to break at 12 just for testing and other things. At 1 p.m., you will not want to miss this session. This is the Ocarina Video Games and Anime Music by Brad Shear, and that one's going to be so much fun. We always have one session called that every single festival, so very, very exciting. I want to make sure that everybody, just because right now a lot of people are having trouble accessing it. If you're an admin, please try to message or say to other people to check their spam folder, because that's where the link went a lot of the times. So help me out if you're an admin and you were able to log on to the Global Ocarina community. So Stefan will be doing a very special workshop, session number 6, from 2 to 3 p.m. on day 3, about ocarina and Andean music, which is something that is his specialty. New to the ocarina and you're looking for a teacher, or you're looking for a recommendation for your first ocarina, this is one you won't want to miss, from 3 to 4:30 p.m. on day 3. This is on Saturday, July the 31st, and our very special concert guest is going to be Milt. He is from Japan, a very successful and amazing ocarina performer. He performed last year as well, and I'm so excited to be able to host him this year. Him and Ryota are going to be performing Saturday, 31st, and that's going to be at 8 p.m. Sorry, that doesn't say that right here. It's going to be 8 p.m. Central Time. So, our last day, which is going to be on Sunday, 8/1, or 8/1, August 1st, is going to be our Advanced Ocarina Techniques by Steven and Jordan. They're going to tag team that panel. And on day 4 is the concert of the septets. You won't want to miss Shooting Star, Silverwind, Acabanda, and Shooting Star has a very special collab. So if you were a participant and you've been waiting for it to come out, I think it's going to be premiere at the showcase. I have to double check, but please be sure you don't miss that concert. That one's going to be so much fun. We're going to break again at 12, and we will be back at 1 p.m. for the open mic. If you have not signed up for the open mic sign up list is right here. Whoopsie, I don't know why I get the picture of a dog. Please ignore that. I want you to see that there's a lot of time slots available still. So please feel free to sign up for that. If you're wondering how to access the link, here on Global Ocarina Community is where we have our community of the festival, and any updates or questions will be posted on here, and people will be kind of helping each other. I know the admins are on there working hard to make sure everybody's able to log on right now. So if you have any questions about that group, and that'll get you any updates and also any information as soon as possible. I am handling the email list, so I will be sending emails only at the beginning of the day. So if you're not on the email list yet, or you weren't able to find the link, message me or one of the admins. Right now I have a hard time doing two things at the same time, so I can't check my messages. So please just feel free to ask any of the admins, Stephen, Emily, Renith, Violet, to for the link if you need it. That being said, let's talk a little bit more. Does anybody have any questions? Let me read the chat real quick to check if anybody has it. That's a great suggestion, Jack. I'm glad you enjoyed the doggo. Oh man, that sounds like a great theme. Any other questions that we have? I'm so glad y'all could make it. Good to see you, Charles. All right, y'all. I appreciate you. All right. Yes, everything is being recorded as we speak, so you can access this also afterwards at the Global Ocarina Community YouTube channel. This is our Global Ocarina Community YouTube channel. Thanks for the question, Sydney. That's a great one. And the music you just heard was from Stefan. You heard La Partida by Victor Jara and Stefan's cover of La Partida. This is the playlist, which will not be premiered until after the festival is over, but the community playlist is about 30 minutes. We will take time during any quiet time to be sure to listen to videos submitted by the community on Global Ocarina Community. If you submitted a video, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And you'll see it here shortly. We have about maybe 8 videos that we were able to fit in the space of half an hour. Another question? I will try my best. Yes. If there's any openings and nobody else wants to, absolutely will. If you want to sign up, please feel free to do so as well. All right. So that brings us to our concert. And then I'm going to let you guys listen to the community playlist after that. So the concert tonight is going to be done in 2 ways. And let me explain how that's going to happen. First, and I'm always going to share my audio and video of the concert. So if you want to stay here and listen to the concerts, feel free to stay here. And I'll be here kind of as your host / MC for the whole event. And if you love being here, but you also want to go support Jordan or Steven, they will be streaming on their own individual platforms. So the reason for that is because it really helps a lot for the performer to be able to have people go support them, go comment, go watch their streams. So I know Steven is going to be streaming on Twitch, and I'm going to give everybody the link in a minute so that they can go support him if they choose to. You can stay here and watch it. If you're not super familiar with Twitch, you've never really downloaded it, just stay here and I will stream it with you. And if you are familiar with Twitch, you have it, and it's not a big issue, and you want to go support Steven, you're very welcome to go support him as well. Jordan will be premiering his on YouTube, so if you want to go also support Jordan as well, I will give you the link to that. So that being said, does anybody have any questions about how tonight's concert is going to work in about 10 minutes? Yes, everything is Central Time. Thank you. That's a great question. Thanks, guys. Awesome. All right. Glad to see you, Colin. All right. So that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and also kind of talk a little bit about this. Hey, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Zoom features so you can be a little bit more familiar if you've never been on here. We are doing this webinar style, but if you have a question or you need some help of any kind, I would really love to help you or give you time to talk or ask your question. The really biggest The second is also the Q&A. There's a couple of admins that are going around and checking the Q&A consistently and helping with that. So just so you know, the panelists and the admins will be helping with that. And as well, if whatever you need to say, maybe it's a sound sample or an ocarina performance or something during a session you have a question about, you're not really exactly sure, you need some help getting started or anything like that, feel free to use the raise your hand feature, and we will give you like microphone privileges to be able to sound out whatever question you have for that. I know it's different because we're doing it virtually. Usually we could kind of get together and troubleshoot it in person, but feel free to use that during the sessions and during the panels, because that will be helpful. Um, okay, that being said, I don't think I missed anything, but if there was anything I missed, does anybody else have any questions at this time before I turn off the video and let you finish listening to our community playlist? Any other questions? Oh, yes. Very good reminder. Thank you, Stefan. So, Stefan just reminded us all that if you want to get everybody's chat, please be sure on the drop down menu when you're selecting two, go to panelists and attendees, and that will help you get everybody. Sometimes you may just by default be talking to the panelists and you want everybody to hear what you're going to ask or what you're going to say. So be sure you go to panelists and attendees, and that'll really, really help. Same thing. If you, for instance, just need to ask the panelists a question, you can do that. Or with that being said, for about 5 minutes before we get started, I'm going to let you listen to the next video on our community playlist while I fix my crazy hair. And here it is. This one was submitted by Anne Marie, I believe. Very excited to share it with you. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. This one was submitted by somebody else. I'm not super familiar with this person, so if this is you and you submitted this, please say something in the chat. I think this person's name is Lauren, but I am not sure. All right, thank you so much if you submitted this video. I heard it and it sounds lovely. Please enjoy What a Wonderful World.
Good dog. My good little Amaterasu. No, no. Shh. Sit. Stay.
Thank you so much. The concert for Steven is about to start. So let me go ahead and explain how we're going to do this. So hello, welcome back. It's great to see everybody. All right. So I'm going to share the link in chat with everybody. You can. He will be streaming on Twitch. Let me look for that right now. And you are welcome to go support him on Twitch. I will have that link copied and pasted in the chat. And I will also be kind of mirroring the video for everybody. There it is. Lovely. Okay. It may play a commercial real quick. So I'm sorry if you hear the sounds of a commercial. All right. I'm going to close down Facebook so you don't hear the notifications during the concert. And you have about maybe 5 minutes to go support Steven. If you would like to go watch it on Twitch, there is the link. Please support our musicians. I know that a lot of the times our events, and somebody said in the chat, which was really cool, I'd love to have an in-person Ocarina Festival. We usually have one every year. This year, we had to do it virtually. Last year, we had to as well. But the hope is that 2022 Ocarina Fest will be in person. We have a lot of plans in the works. So one of the biggest things to continue to support our musicians and support the people that work really hard to prepare our performances, just because they are volunteers, 100% volunteer run. Please be sure to support them, follow them on their social medias, follow them on YouTube, follow them on Facebook, and I think some of them are TikTok. I'll try to talk a little bit about whether they have a channel that you can support. So let me talk, now that I shared the link, if you want to go support Steven, please feel free. He's our first performer. I'm going to go ahead and introduce him a little bit and just talk a little bit through kind of what Steven does. Steven does multi-tracks. He's a professional clarinetist, and he also is a teacher, an ocarina and woodwind teacher. He does have a YouTube channel, so if you're able to support him by subscribing, would really, really appreciate that. Here's what his YouTube channel name is. It's his name, Steven HIGBEE, and I'm going to share a screen with you so you could see it. If you want to go support him, feel free to get your browser right now. Take a not already. This is really helpful to all of our musicians. It's really helpful to everybody involved, our performers. Steven is a professional ocarinist, and he's an amazing performer. I'm really proud and happy to have him open up the festival, as well as Jordan. Jordan Moore does have a YouTube channel as well, and if you want to take a break to also go support him, he will be performing live on YouTube, which I'll stream on here too, but that's his YouTube channel. If you want to go subscribe to him, it's really helpful to get the support of others as musicians. Just really, really helps. So that's his channel, Jordan Moore, and if you search Jordan Moore Ocarina or Jordan Moore Multi-Tracks, it'll help come up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start streaming his Twitch, because I think he's already ready to stream. He texted me a minute ago. So I hope y'all enjoy the performance. Happy Ocarina Fest. We're so lucky and so happy that you could make it tonight, and I hope you enjoy the show. Let me know or put in the Q&A if you have any questions or if you can hear the music, just to be sure that that everybody can hear everything. All right, here is the screen share.
Kind of do a quick sound check piece. It's just a quick little 1-minute tune.
We hear okay?
Pokemon Black and White. If you
Too loud, too
play
soft?
those games, you'd probably know the Route 10 theme. It's pretty cool. But yeah, all right. Here's the Route 10 theme from Pokemon Black and White. Let me make sure I have sheet music up. Cool. Is everything working? Can everyone hear everything just fine? Other Ocarina Fest people in chat. Hopefully everything's working. All right, cool, sweet. Don't have to worry about anything then. All right. Up next is a tune from a Pokemon movie. We're gonna continue with Pokemon right here, and this is Oracion from the Pokemon Rise of Darkrai movie. All right. How long that went? Okay. I thought I turned that down a little. I didn't realize how long that goes. All right. Hopefully I'll do this. Raise Ocarina a little. Yeah, that's. I kind of figured I had to go towards the mic a little bit. All right. Thanks, David. Up next is one of my favorite. Oh, let me not put on the reverb yet. This is one of my favorite pieces of all time from video game music, and it's "Reset Thank You" from Akami. I absolutely love this piece, and every single time I have a chance to play it, I definitely try to take the opportunity. That was a reset. Thank you. Up next, we have a classical piece that I decided I wanted to play.
I think Steven may have lost sound for a minute. Can everybody hear him? Can you hear me? Okay, then he lost sound. Okay, I'll try to text him, let him know. Well, everyone, while we're waiting for ocarina or to type in your favorite song to play on an ocarina. I see Going Home. That's a really good one from Dvorak's Ninth Symphony. Oh, Castle in the Sky. That's a classic. I think he played Reset for us too. Man, there's so many amazing Irish folk songs. Oh, hi Isabel. Yeah, Even Star is really, really cool. I like that one. Ooh, Vivaldi 443. Is that the one they're doing for the competition this year? There's two ways that can happen. You can reroute your sound through GarageBand or any audio software that you'd like. You can play it out loud. It looks
And
like
that
you're
was
finished. Oh,
Fantasia
he's back.
Obligata. All right, hopefully the stream is working still. Okay, there we go. Stream's still working. That's a good sign. All right, up next is we're gonna play some video game jazz. All right, so this is the fragrance of dark coffee. This one's really fun to play. I always love playing it. All right, let me get the backing track up. Okay, there we go. That was the fragrance of dark coffee. Yeah, so the set's already almost over. So the next one I'm going to be playing is I'm going to be playing the Ocarina title theme. I have two versions of this. I have the first one, which is just like the original, and then the second one has a little bit of twist. If you want to see this track again, you can also check out my YouTube channel because I also have it on that. All right, here's the final track. Thank you for everyone for coming. And remember, up next is Jordan Moore's concert. I'll be putting the link in chat. You don't want to miss that. So for the musicians in this band, Jake Hauser on piano, Alejandro Espinosa on bass, and then we also looks like we ended right at 6. So now we are about to go to Jordan Moore's stream, and he's going to be streaming on YouTube.
All right, thank
I'm
you,
getting the
Steven.
link right now, and we're all going to go head over there and watch his concert because he's going to be amazing, and we should definitely check it out. So I'm spamming this link in chat. Go to it. Go watch Jordan. Go watch Jordan.
I closed Steven's link. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you Jordan's live stream. Please do try to go support him. At least give him a like, a subscription. Really, really helpful to our musicians to support them. I'll put it on full screen here and watch it with y'all. But please definitely go open up another tab or watch it on your phone or do anything you can to support Jordan. Yeah.
All right. Hello, everyone. Just let me know if the sound's working all right and everything. I'm glad you all made it. I see a lot of us coming over from Steven's live stream, and wonderful performance by Steven as always. So I'm glad we were all able to see that, and I'm glad you're all making it over here. And for everyone who is joining, maybe from seeing Just I'm Live on YouTube, or I know I was sharing it in the days coming up to this time, welcome to this performance, and also welcome to OcarinaFest 2021. This is our second virtual OcarinaFest, and if you'd like more information about that, I have the link to the website down in the description of this. There's a full weekend planned of panels, other performances, and more. So be sure to check that out, and you can join the email list. They'll be sending out emails every morning with the Zoom link and everything. So be sure you're not coming from OcarinaFest right now. So let me introduce my first piece. I'll be starting with a song called Primrose the Dancer that's from Octopath Traveler. So game, you can do like the 8 storylines, and this is the one for her. I'd also like to thank my my friend Justin Woods, who provided the guitar backtrack. He actually recorded this a while ago with a flute player on an album that we're both on, an album of Octopath Traveler music, and he was kind enough to send me just his part so I could use it as a backtrack. But you can find the link to that original recording in the description as well. So here's Primrose the Dancer from Octopath Traveler. All right, so the next piece I'll be playing is one written by another friend of mine. His name is Holland Albright, and he is a composer and pianist primarily. He composes a lot of fantasy music, a lot of game music, and he specializes in orchestral and piano music. This is a piece called The Sagewood that he originally wrote for oboe and piano. And once again, I get to use it as a backtrack, and I'll be playing it on ocarina, of course. So this is called The Sagewood. It's actually from an album of original music that we were both into, and all the people involved in the album wrote songs in the style of video game music. So I wrote a boss battle theme, and this would be like a forest theme that Holland wrote. So thank you to him for providing this wonderful piece. And the back looks like everything is working. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So this is The Sagewood, written by Holland Albright. So once again, thank you to Holland for allowing me to play that. And I see Tim's here too. Tim was the oboist who actually recorded it, so that's fine. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, so thanks everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So next up, we're gonna shift gears a bit, and I'm gonna play some Bach. I'll be playing two movements from Bach's Flute Partita in A minor. So it's very similar style to the Bach cello suites, but these were originally written for flute. So I'll be playing the Sarabande and then the Bourrée. Triple time, and it usually has emphasis on the second beat, and it's also slow paced. A Bourrée is more fast paced, and it's usually in 2/4 time. So those are the two movements that I'll be playing. So here is some Bach. It's kind of hard to remember like which ocarina I'm playing for all of these. I don't want to grab the wrong one. All right. And I was pulling up the soprano Cs for those because this one and one other one I played last year always perfectly fits the range of it. It has exactly 2 octaves since mine can go up to high A. So that's a fun one to play. So going on to the next one, I'll be playing The Swan by Camille Saint-Saëns. So this is a very famous cello solo. And yeah, it's more the romantic style of music. And I'm excited to play it on ocarina. So here is The Swan by Camille Saint-Saëns. Wait, I just wanted to check the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything, but it looks like everything's working. All right. Thank you, everyone. Here it is, The Swan. All right, so going on from that one, I'm trying to remember that's. Oh, so we're gonna have some Pokemon music coming up, but thank you very much. I appreciate all the comments in the chat. So yeah, I kind of played that one on a whim. I had a 5-minute piece to play in that spot, and I was worried that I would go over. So I'm like, oh, let me replace with this. It's like almost 3 minutes. That'll save me some time. And yeah, I'm glad I decided to play it though, as it worked out. So yeah, I'm gonna play a set from Pokemon coming up next. So I want some more upbeat tunes to play, and I figured out that I found the MIDI files from the original game. These ones are from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I found those MIDI files, and I was able to put them in my audio program. All the notation software, and I was able to just plug them in and make backtracks out of them. It was actually pretty hard to find video game music backtracks, at least as far as I can find. So this set will be the bicycle theme, then Eterna Forest, and then Route 203. It will all be kind of consecutive. So here it is, 3 songs from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. All right, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed those ones, especially if you played Pokemon before, you probably recognize a lot of them. Now, coming up on my final song in the set list. So this one is pretty special to me. It is Howl's Moving Castle. This is Promise of the World. This is also a version of Promise of the World that I produced earlier this year with a group I'm in called Coin Op Studios. And so pretty much most of the people in the group actually were involved because I made a full orchestra and choir version of it. with oboe solo playing the melody. And Tim actually was the oboe player on that as well. And unfortunately, I cut out his oboe part so that I can play it on ocarina this time. So this is Promise of the World from Howl's Moving Castle. And all the tracks you're hearing and everything, it's all live for this orchestra and choir. So here it is. All right, and that was my final piece. So I hope you enjoyed all this. I hope you enjoyed Steven's concert as well. And once again, for those of you who aren't involved in Ocarina Fest yet, be sure to check out the link in the description. You can also find links to a lot of the versions of, as well as the people who collaborated with me if you're interested in any of those as well. So I'll look forward to seeing a lot of you in the next few days, and I hope you all have a good night. So, thank you for watching.
Wow, how about that? That was such an amazing show. Let me go ahead and turn off the live stream and um, close down our session for tonight. First of all, just want to say a huge welcome to our Ocarina Fest 2021. What a great opening that was. My goodness. I was holding my breath the whole time. Oh my gosh, those pieces by Jordan and Steven really hit home. The Swan was so amazing for me. I think I accidentally said something. um, so just a friend um up in the AM bright and early. Let me share the schedule once more with y'all so you could see it. Tomorrow is day 2 of our festival. This concludes our night. But here's day 2 so you could see it. Day 2 is going to be started by our wonderful Saijun. He is going to be presenting about Ocarina history at 10 a.m. You will not want to miss that. Please be sure you get some coffee, get up early. The Zoom link will be emailed to you as soon as I get up, so probably like 5 or 6 a.m. if I get a couple of hours of sleep. Um, and also at 11 a.m., we'll have David Eric Ramos. You also won't want to miss his Ocarina classification. At 1 p.m., we have our biggest panel yet, 21 people in one entire panel to talk to you all about Ocarina Subtets. That's going to be very exciting. The makers exhibit were wonderful makers from the community. Glad that they could be here. This year is going to be at 2 p.m. Also, will not want to miss that. And of course, we have our concert with Rachel, me, David, and Anju Cho. So we're very, very excited for that. That's at 6 p.m. And of course, you're very welcome to do our game night and our hangout right afterwards if you're not completely tired by then. So please feel free to join us for the panels. Come to the concerts. And if you need to share the link with your friends, please share it in a private message, we ask. Again, we thank you so much for coming to Ocarina Fest 2021. We will see you guys tomorrow. Any questions before we get off the chat? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Rose. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Felices y muchos saludos desde aquí, los Estados Unidos. Saying hello to my friend Jorge from Peru. Really big hugs. If you have any questions, post them on GOC. That's where I'll see them the best. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.